Well, Matt, first of all, great to see you. How is it for you watching everything back?
Um, it's interesting, because you want you assume that you know everything that's going on, but obviously, um, as last night took place, you're finding out things for the first time, and all you can do is respond to that information when you get it.
Last night's episode or Monday night's episode, really strong on the bullying. And I love how you came in and said, hey, I'm going to make this a safe place for the ladies. It seemed to me like it was personal to you. Were you ever bullied in your life?
I've been on both ends of it, and I'm not proud to say that, but there's been times where when you're name calling and you think that it's fun and games, but to the other person who's on the receiving end of it, it's not fun and games. So what you can do with that is you can move forward in the best way possible and try to be empathetic of the person who is on the giving end of that and on the receiving end, because I'm assuming they don't know better, and I'm trying to help everybody understand that it's not jokes. It's serious. And when it comes to rumors, I mean, those things ruin people's lives. When you make something up, or when you say something that you can't back up and have any proof behind, those things, that's terrible, And I don't think those things are becoming of the type of people that I'd be trying to pursue love with. And all you can do is be a better person for it going forward. I don't think Anna's a bad person. I don't think Victoria is either. I'm hoping that they learn from this and they can be better people for it.
Did you see Victoria on GMA said that it was all in fun and games?
And that's the problem. It's like a lot of people who are on that side of it think of it as that way, and they might be telling themselves that, but trust me, the person who's hearing it every day, it's not fun and games to them. It has serious mental health implications on people, and it's not the type of environment that we're trying to create when you're really getting to know somebody, and no one's going to be comfortable sharing what I need to know about them and what they need to know about me if they feel like they're not safe. And I feel like that onus falls on me to create that environment. And when I found out what was going on, I tried to address it as best I could.
I love when Victoria said, no, I said ho, but they took it out of context. She said, what context was ho taken out? And she had no answer.
Again, it's like, I think it gets back to accountability. You want to give somebody a chance to take accountability for their actions, their words, and I'll always try to do that, and it's just disappointing. I all you can do is hope for better, and remove that type of energy from your experience and what could be distracting from trying to find a wife. And that's what I had to do.
It's always so awkward when they don't get the rose. And I was going to be so mad at you if you gave her the rose. And then she walks up and I was like, don't you hug her. And then she didn't hug. And then what about what she said afterwards about you being a jester or a joker? What was all that nonsense?
I just, at that point in the night, I had no energy for that type of, yeah, I couldn't give it anything, I couldn't even formulate anything. I had nothing. I was so drained at that point. I was just like, all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
So, it is what it is. It is what it is.
We're bringing in the heat. Tyler Cameron's coming in, your best friend. We saw the teaser for it. What was his initial reaction to all these women and where you are in the process?
So I don't think he really had, as you'll see, our conversation isn't really based about and around the women. It's more so based about and around how I'm feeling and what I'm going through and if it's real, and it's everything I needed in that moment. But I will say that Tyler does experience a little bit of something while he's there that he wasn't planning for.
Give me a little more. Like what? What do you mean? Does he fall for one of the girls?
I'm not going to say that, but he falls for something.
Oh, good teaser. Speaking of that, and I'm just jumping ahead right now, who in the heck pulled up, drove herself in the minivan that's about to blow up the whole thing? I love that she drove herself there. She could have whipped open that side door.
Oh man, yeah, you got Heather pulling up in the minivan, yeah. And at this point, I've formed real relationships with women in the house, and it was one thing when Ryan and Catalina and Michelle came 3 weeks in, but now we're 6 or 7 weeks in. We're getting down to the later half of trying to figure everything out, and to have someone come in like that shook everything up.
Now, remind me who Heather is. Is she somebody from your past? Is she part of the Bachelor past?
I believe she was on Colton season. She was on Colton season, and she's friendly with one of my good friends, Hannah Brown, who was a former Bachelorette.
Oh,
So
I like this. So kind of in the inner circle, she's darling. I can't wait to see what happens there. Okay, the date with Kit. Do you know who her mom is? When do
I
you
did.
find this out? This is huge.
I had no idea. I didn't. I don't think I knew until after that date because it hadn't come up, and she's like making all these references, and I'm not very fashionable. I don't really know much about women's fashion, so I had to ask. But it doesn't surprise me, and knowing what I know about Miss Raleigh, it just makes sense that it's her daughter, just the way she carries herself, and how much of a incredible young woman she is. It made perfect sense. So I had a great time with Kit.
I love all the women on your season. You got some really awesome women on there. And we love when you open eye kiss. And my daughter and I have a theory. You only open eye kiss if you're not that into it, or you got to see who's coming up on you. You got to check out what's happening.
Listen, I didn't understand that wasn't a thing. Like I thought everyone did that. Like I thought it was an intimate thing. It's like you're kissing someone, it's like you want to see them, you want them to. But now that you say that, I've never kissed somebody and had their eyes be open. So I could see that could be a little weird. That could be a little weird. So.
But I've seen them close too. Sometimes you go in. I think there's just so many women. Maybe you're thinking, who is this one again? Because there's a lot coming at you, Matt.
That is hilarious. I hope it's not that. I hope it's not that. I don't know what the rhyme or reason is to it. I've never had someone take me kissing somebody before, so I'm just trying to analyze it just like everybody else is.
You're doing it well. On GMA, they said, we'll see you back here with your fiance. And you said yes, which makes me think Beyonce.
I thought he said Beyonce. TJ tried to sneak that in. I'm like, I'm coming back with Beyonce. I'm in. TJ tried to sneak one in on me.
All right, tell me about the beard. I'm loving this.
The beard is in significance of the Nets. I need the Brooklyn Nets to win a championship, and I can't cut my beard till they win. So I've got high expectations for them this year, and
I'm confident. It's gonna. I don't know. Not gonna say anything about your Nets, but this could go deep.
Hey, it could go deep. It could go deep. But I've got faith in, and we got to bring a championship to New York. So.
But for the Super Bowl, you got any bets on that? Who are you pulling for?
Absolutely. I'm telling you who I'm not going to pull against, and that's Tom Brady, the GOAT. I can't bet against Tom Brady.
That's why I got to go Buccaneers too. Listen, I'm 50. This guy, what he's doing at his age, at that level, like I can't get enough of it.
It's the way he set the bar and just what he's been able to accomplish. First year in the organization, just getting the guys to rally around him. I'm excited. And I just love to see people compete, and he's so passionate about it that it makes it, you can't help but pull for the guy. So I'm excited.
I feel the same. All right, well, I couldn't wait to talk to you. Get your burrito. I'm not going to ask you more questions because I need to be surprised, but I said this is my favorite season. I'm all in, so I can't wait to see who you choose. Good to see you.